Hello everybody. Thank you for joining me today. So think of some things that you have to wait for. What are some of those things that you have to wait for? I'll give you an example. Christmas. We have to wait for Christmas, don't we? Okay, what else? Well, let's see. Birthdays maybe. You have to wait your turn sometimes, like something on the playground. Maybe you have to wait on somebody else to get ready to go, or you have to wait for a movie to start. Okay, so all those things are things that we have to wait for. How do you feel about having to wait? Does it make you excited or nervous, bored, or happy that you have to wait? Well, today we're going to talk about waiting. Okay, and last week we learned that God used people called prophets to tell people that He would one day send His Son. God kept His promise, but He waited a very long time. God's people had been waiting 700 years for God to send His Son, and then God sent an angel to give a very important message to a young girl named Mary. So here's our story for today. A very long time ago, God promised to send His Son. Years passed as God's people waited and waited and waited. Finally, one day, God sent an angel named Gabriel to talk to a young woman named Mary. Mary lived in a town called Nazareth. She had been waiting for God to send His Son too. Gabriel went to Mary and said, "Mary, God is pleased with you. You love God and you serve Him. God is with you." Mary was frightened by the angel and what he was saying to her. Then Gabriel said, "Don't be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God. You will give birth to a son and you will call his name Jesus. He will be great and will be called the Son of the Most High." At first, Mary was confused about what Gabriel was saying. She listened as he explained how this would happen. Mary began to understand and then told Gabriel she was pleased to serve God in any way. Mary wanted to share the good news with her relative Elizabeth, so Mary hurried to Elizabeth's home. When Elizabeth saw Mary, she said, "You are blessed of women, and your child Jesus will be blessed of God." Mary rejoiced that God had chosen her to be the mother of His Son. The long wait was about to close. Okay, so let's look at our picture right here. Can you see this? It might be backwards, I'm not sure. But this is a picture of Gabriel talking to Mary, okay? Now, down at the bottom is a phrase that I want you to say with me. Mary will be Jesus' mother. Let's say that together. Mary will be Jesus' mother. So after a long time, remember, God kept His promise, and He chose Mary to be Jesus' mother. And Mary was very glad to do what God wanted her to do. Let's say a prayer. Dear God, thank you for keeping your promise and sending your Son, Jesus. Amen. Now, there's a coloring page attached to this video, and there's also a craft, okay? You can make your own Gabriel, your own angel, and you'll need paper plates and some white paper and either a stapler or some tape, some glitter glue or glitter paint and brushes, or you can just use markers. I'm sure whatever will be beautiful. Okay? Well, thanks for joining me and hope to see you soon. Bye now.